The warm-up is a time you use to analyze your opponent, and you give them various kinds of balls and see where they're going. We talked about the breaking them into zones before, but now we'll be very specific in the warm-up. First, you want to see where do they run around the backhand to hit the forehand. What's their range? So my range on the forehand is approximately 2 to 3 feet over, and you got to try to figure out what side I like. So the way you figure out what side someone likes is you hit a ball right to them, kind of in the middle, and if they go left to their forehand, they like their forehand. If they go right to their backhand, they like their backhand. And it's important to know that, okay? And then also you need to see what their range is on that forehand when they do the runaround. I've played guys where their range is incredible, and it makes it for a very long day, because they'll be hitting forehands at you all day long. Gotta find out what their style is. Secondly, look for grip weaknesses, and see what happens if they have a closed ground stroke. So for me, it's my backhand. I go to this closed ground stroke. It's going to take me 2 steps to recover from this shot. So when you pull me to my backhand, I'm slower to get back to the forehand side. However, I do have a slice, which I'll hit an open stance slice. Okay, so note how that happens, and note the high backhand and the low backhand. Extremes of the corners is you want to know what shot I hit. Some people, when you pull them extreme to the forehand corner, will go to a slice forehand. Most people, when they go extreme backhand corner, they go to a slice backhand. Especially two-handed people. You know, and then notice too, it's really difficult to pull a wide forehand cross court unless you have a lot of strength. So if they don't have a lot of strength, that's a shot they won't have. It has to go down the line. So note that in your warm-up also. Note how they handle the deep shot off the baseline. Do they make that shot and how they do it? Do they back up and hit it? Or do they just catch it on the rise and hit it? Because that makes a big difference. If you make them back up, they'll be by the back fence. Okay. Lastly, in the warm-up, what shots are you missing? Like, check out this forehand I missed. I mean, this is a tough shot to miss, but it's more of a balance thing, right? So you need to see, do I have an inherent weakness in my stroke on a certain position, a certain hole in the shot, you know, like Roger's backhand on the high ball. Where's the hole? Okay. Lastly, how deep do I play and how well do I move forward? If I play really deep, do I pounce on the short balls really well? Do I have a lot of acceleration coming forward? Because if the person plays really deep, it gives you an option to serve and volley. It gives you an option to hit a approach shot come to net, because they're so far back, they can't steal time from you. If you play someone that's playing on the baseline all the time, they'll steal time from you all the time. They'll catch the ball early. They'll be pounding balls at you. You'll be at a disadvantage. Now here, we have another player, and they had some quirks in this game. So you watch for quirks. In the warm-up, move him left and right and see what he does. Okay, I ran him left, and you saw he hit that shot, but he ran through the ball. So every step he takes after he hits the ball and he runs through it is extra steps coming back. So note that. How deep is he playing? How does he handle the high backhand? Now look, he handles the high backhand really well, but he's really tall. So now you have to go the other way. How well does he handle the low backhand? What shot does he use for that shot? And we give him a low one here, and when he comes up, what does he do? He goes for a slice, and he's pretty consistent about this. If he gets caught on a shot, he goes to a slice. So you got to log that in your head. The other thing too is watch the forehand. It's kind of a funky forehand. It has a large backswing, but now this is the issue. He's a little bit unorthodox on the forehand, but he hardly misses the forehand. So do you pick on the forehand, or do you just go to the backhand? See, that's an analytical thing. You need to track that as you play. Note how far back he goes on this deep ball. It opens up the front of the court when he goes that far back. So you can think in your head, oh, I'll send a deep top spin, push him back to the back fence, second shot, hit a slice drop. Look how far back he's playing here. And he's very consistent about playing that far back. He also has really good foot speed for a guy that tall, because normally tall guys don't move very well. Okay, and he does funky stuff like that. Deep forehand corner, he's hitting a backhand. He'll do that in the matches also. So test the movement and see what shot he uses. It's pretty obvious when he goes to a slice, so you note that in your head. When he goes with one hand, it's a slice. So when you're formulating your strategy in the warm-up, the first thing you want to know is where he hits his forehands. What shot is a forehand, what shot's a backhand. Second thing you want to note is, does he have cross steps to the wide shots, and what shot he uses there. When does he go to the slice? Third thing is, how deep does he play, and how does he handle the deep ball? When the deep ball comes, does he push it back, or does he strike the ball? You need to know these things to log in your head. Because if they play too far back, you can play in front. if they go left and right and go to a slice, you can pull them left and right and expect a slice and come into net behind it. Okay. Lastly, if you're actually playing the guy, you have to figure out where he likes to pass. Because when they hit passing shots, everyone has a favorite passing shot, and you need to log it in your head where that favorite passing shot is.